What's up guys, Houndish here, and today we're jumping in with some Destiny 2 updates and a breakdown of course for the weekly reset this Tuesday, and it's the 14th of November. So as we head into the 12th week of the season, of course, we've only got a couple of weekly resets left before season 23. And so on the most part, I'm sure lots of players are waiting for the new season to drop, but of course we should stay tuned for plenty more updates about season 23 this week. And otherwise in-game we have the final Iron Banner of the season, plus we'll cover all of the featured activities, the Nightfall, raids and dungeons, farmable exotics, as well as other key rewards for the week and things to keep in mind as we head towards the end of season 22. So, as always guys, I hope you find the video useful today, and if you do, a rating below really does help us out on the channel. Plus be sure to get subscribed and I'll keep you posted with more Destiny content, but otherwise, let's get into it. And so once again, it is worth keeping posted for more Season 23 updates this week, possible mid-week blog posts as well as the TWID, as I'm sure there are a bunch of things Bungie have still yet to reveal for the upcoming season, so if you don't want to miss out on any of the news, be sure to keep it locked and loaded here on the channel. Otherwise though, in terms of the Crucible this week, Lord Saladin will return to the tower, and this will be the final Iron Banner for the season of course, and so if you want to pick up any of the currently featured rewards, now will be the time to jump in. Bungie have confirmed that the Dark Decider auto rifle and Gunner's Axe Slug shotgun will be taken out of the rotation, so this will be the final week for a while where we can get access to those. Plus they've confirmed that in Season 23 we'll see a new Strand high impact auto rifle which is called Lethal Abundance, as well as the return of the Reese Walker kinetic lightweight shotgun, so there'll be some new things to go after there, but in terms of this week's event, we will get bonus Crucible ranks at the same time as Iron Banner, so if you want to level up inside a Crucible, it's a good time to play. And otherwise this week, featured in the Crucible, we'll see Rift and Momentum Control, so let us know if you're jumping in for some final PvP action before the end of the season. Otherwise though, for seasonal content, of course, we don't get any more season challenges now. And we got the final Embaro engine test last week, so we're not anticipating anything new in terms of seasonal content, but of course we do see the reset on Savathun's Spire and Altars of Summoning. And if you're looking to wrap up any of the objectives for season 22 before the end of the season, then we've got the next couple of weeks to do it. Over to the Vanguard though, the featured Nightfall this week will be the Lightblade, and we'll see the featured weapon Loaded Question as far as we know. So let us know if you'll be farming any of that in one of the final weeks of the season. And then as we move over to the featured raid and dungeon activity this week, initially, Kingsfall will be featured, where we can pick up the Touch of Malice. Plus we'll also see the Duality dungeon, which can drop the Heart Shadow Sword, so both of those are going to be farmable this week, as well as the other rewards from the activities, which will drop their unique items with updated power relevancy, so plenty to go after there if you're still working on picking up those weapons, but additionally in the Legends tab, the Exotic Mission Rotator will roll around to Presage, and so the Dead Man's Tale can also be farmed there, as well as seasonal weapons like an Ezerek's Whisper, Bump in the Night, Tears of Contrition, Hollow Denial, Firefright, and Without Remorse, plus some of the opulent weapons from back in the day as well, so let us know if you'll be farming out any of those this week. And then when it comes to the Eververse store, of course, last reset, we got a bunch of new items for the season, so hopefully we'll see a similar thing this reset, but I'll keep you posted when we get the vendor update on Tuesday. But for the featured Lost Sectors this week, for Tuesday we'll get Bunker E15 dropping exotic chest pieces, then it'll be Bay of Drowned Wishes dropping exotic helmets on the 15th, Vel's Labyrinth dropping legs on the 16th, which is followed by Exodus Garden 2A on November 17th dropping exotic arms. On the 18th though, we'll see Sepulture dropping exotic chest pieces, November 19th we'll see Extraction dropping exotic helmets, and finally, for the 20th of November, it'll be Metamorphosis dropping exotic legs. But if it's the Days of Eternity you're jumping into, on top of the unique drops in the activity, we'll get additional drops from the Rotation 2 pool, which includes the Scatterhorn and Perfectus armor sets, as well as a bunch of legendary weapons from Season of the Lost, Chosen, and Worthy as additional drops. Very final thing though for the Dreaming City, which looks like it will be one of the key featured areas for Season 23. If you fancy a little refresh, we get the Ascendant Challenge this week, which is the Forfeit Shrine found in the Garden of Isilla, so if you want the location for that one, I'll run it at the end of the video. Otherwise though, for today guys, that's what we have to round up inside of the weekly reset, so as always I hope this has been useful. Of course things will get a little more interesting in a couple of weeks time with the launch of Season 23, so keep it locked and loaded right here on the channel, get subscribed and turn on notifications so I can keep you up to date with all the news. If you've enjoyed the video today though, a rating below really does help us out, and let us know if you've got any things to wrap up in these final couple of weeks of the season. But otherwise, I appreciate you tuning in as always, and I hope you guys have an awesome day.
Guardian down. Guardian down. Guardian down.